All right, so take two. Everybody, welcome to Shift Happens, week number
2, 4, 7.
So the first one was really good, but somebody, and I'm not going to say his name, forgot to turn the green light on to get the sound. So can you see the little sound bar moving on there now? We got sound.
No sound bar.
Oh, we got sound now. So here we are with our Life West Chiropractic students.
Yes.
We got Anthony, we got Michael, we got Tim, we got 7th quarter, we assume we're going on. We got 7th quarter, assume we're going on. We got 5th quarter, we're assuming we're going on. We're really moving on, right?
Yeah.
So I can't remember what I said on the first one, but I think it was really good, but you won't be able to tell because it's muted. So, but I can tell you what we can say on this one, is we've had a lot of chiropractors come hang out, come visit us. And we've had them come for the last, what, 10, 15 years, dear?
Oh, yeah.
And you guys did what most chiropractors, you guys did what people just don't do. You land Tuesday night, after flying all day, you come in here, we go out to eat, then you get here at 5:30, 5:45 in the morning, you stay all day with us, and we stay till 9:30 at night, we eat some okay food. Was it okay food?
Great.
I mean, I'm really hungry right now because on take 2, I'm like, I need food. And then we start all day Tuesday. Tuesday afternoon, we practice. What are we doing on Thursday afternoon? What did we do?
We did setups.
Setups, right?
Setups.
For 3.5 hours. We did setups. Didn't videotape them or anything like that. We just did setups in front of a mirror because we want to follow things by the book. We don't want to have any of our our proctologist, chiropractor friends on the East Coast get mad at us.
Definitely not.
So, Walker, why do we call them proctologist, chiropractic friends?
Crappy chiropractor.
There we go. So, and then you guys stayed last night, Thursday night, for Walker's workshop, which is really a pretty good workshop. It's a good class.
It's really good. Yeah,
I mean,
I thought it was really good.
It's amazing. And then you were here today, following us around bright and early at 5:30 in the morning. I will say, all you guys looked a little tired, which I don't blame you, because our intent was to warp your minds. And so I know chiropractors, not to pick on you chiropractors, but I know chiropractors that will not do what you guys just did. And that is fly halfway across the country on your own dime, get up and spend 12, 13 hours on the clinic on your feet, not sitting down, following us around, going out to eat, breaking bread, breaking it down. I'm sure some of the people at Johnny's Italian Steakhouse, a little infomercial for them, probably thought we were nutcases because we're sitting there talking some pretty crazy stuff, weren't we?
Our waiter was cool.
Yeah, he was pretty cool.
Demanding.
Very good. Look, I remembered. What was our waitress's name Tuesday night? Everybody remember? Look at these guys. I love it. Awesome. When you remember names, you make people important, right?
Yes.
And so now we're going to do this again. And what you when you came here Tuesday to now, what shifted?
What shifted? I got to see what's possible. Seeing how the clinic runs and how people work in this and how the system works, really got to see what's possible and what I can do. Because before this, I had no idea. I had not even the slightest inclination on how to do this. I just figured I wanted to serve people, I wanted to see a lot of people, and I wanted to do more. I wanted to go on set. I had no idea what the concept of what it is until I got here. Got to see the people very quickly. I got to see very effectively, and what earlier was said on the video, what I wanted to say was that one of the things I really got to learn was that whole quality, right? Dr. Koca here brings that not just to his home life, but to his work as well. Each patient, maybe if I literally timed it for each patient. Each patient was about 1 to 2 minutes tops, right, depending on the person. And it felt like 5 to 10. You can ask any one of the patients, they would have felt it was much longer. They wouldn't have known that it was only actually 1 or 2 minutes.
I think one of the things that we take stride in, and it is the attention to detail. It's that there's that saying, don't sweat the small stuff. I believe in sweating the small stuff because the reason that it's very important to be present time consciousness, and we got that from our friend. I can't take credit for this because I'm not a thief. Look at Price giggling back there. Hey, I don't take credit for something I didn't say or do, man. Never have, never will. But Jared Yellen said this, and Jared's a very good friend of ours. And Jared once said that this is the only adjustment they'll ever have. Because the only adjustment they'll have that day, and it could be the last adjustment they'll ever have. So when you're with that person and you're delivering that adjustment, you have to understand that every adjustment has to be great, has to be impactful. And you know, we used to, at the old, years ago, we had Garth Brooks wrote on our whiteboard years ago at one of our clinics, because Garth Brooks is a country western singer, and when he performs, it's like his last concert. And that's what he always said, is, I perform like I'll never give another concert. Well, when you adjust somebody, you have to deliver like that adjustment. Like it's never going to be, there's never going to be another adjustment. So only, that's it, I'll never get another one. And that's why quality is important. And that's why the attention to detail, when you walk into the clinic, attention to detail is important. You know, you guys were in the rooms and I was walking around picking up, like sitting here and see that piece of white thing on the floor, driving me nuts. I mean, it's just attention, it's driving me nuts. I'm like, I just got to pick that damn thing up. So, what about you?
Well, for me,
Michael, so I make sure I get your name right, because, see, I was saying somebody's name wrong, I'm not going to say who, and then he finally told me that was his name. Then he started saying his name was your name.
I think he wants to be me.
I think he does.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Slowly, I'm edging him out.
But for me, the biggest thing was just seeing how easy it was just to see that many people in a day, and they just really like getting being really like seeing what's possible, what's really out there, and being very like having my vision just very laser focused now, and being able to be confident in what I can do. I know that right now I'm very capable of going out there and serving, and like going through the whole day. I was just like waiting. I was just like thinking, I can't wait to serve the people. So that's the biggest thing that changed.
Cool. You, Tim, the new guy, the young guy, the kid, who will just say, and I know I said this earlier, but you know, you guys didn't hear it. Sorry, I'm just going to keep saying that to poor Price. But the most rigid one, when he walked, wasn't he? When he walked in the room, he was like all serious, and then he lightened up a little bit. Not like you, who made fun of me and picked on me.
Never.
Yeah, on you know my apparent loss of hair.
No, never.
Although I have more hair than a certain someone in this office, and I'm not going to say his name or anything like that. But they do always say when they go, there's three tall guys. Hold on for a second. They'll say there's three tall guys. I go, I know a short guy. Okay, there's the really tall guy, Sean. And the other guy that does this with his hair. And I go, yeah, that's Dr. Mike. And the bald one, I go, oh, that's Dr. Mac. So I like how they say that. They're coming through. That's really how they say it. They go, the really tall one, Sean. The one that does this with his hair, Mike. And the bald one, Matt.
I do that with my hair too, which doesn't go as far.
So, what about you, Tim?
I think a part of the reason why I may have been more rigid when I first came here, I was thinking more technical things. Coming from my business class in my school, you know, we were learned that systems is key to business. You have to have a really good system. So I really wanted to know what kind of a system that you guys had. What is it that makes everything run so smoothly? Patience, timing, finances, just everything. So I was trying to figure it out. So I was imagining all the structures, and that's what I wanted to learn, how to have that good system. And then I spent half a day in this clinic, my first day. And then my goal, what I wanted to learn kind of switched. I really wanted to know what it is that you four successful doctors do outside of your chiropractic or clinical things. What kind of a relationship that you have with the patients, what kind of relationship you have with your family members, what you do on a daily basis that put you in a state that just that really drives you. And I was talking to Matt earlier, and I just see one thing in common from all of you guys, and it's just that you guys are on fire. You have so much drive to help these people that you're not sitting down, you're just helping people 6 to 6, and it just really blew my mind. So that's, you know, I was really curious, like, what it is that you guys have, like, what's the secret sauce? So
The secret sauce is having a great support system at home.
Yeah,
It really is.
If you don't have that, then they can't come into the office and release that to have their present time conscious on what they do 6 to 6 here.
Yeah, so in short, my focus shifted from trying to figure out things more analytically to what makes you who you are, what makes Dr. Koca for who he is, and how he lives his life, and he's able to achieve the things that he wants to achieve. So that's what I was really curious, and I was really happy to learn from him as much as
Well,
possible.
I'll answer what makes who we are. No, I'm not. You have to come here to find out. So I guess I'm not going to give that to you for free, am I? Because these guys just spent 3 days with us.
Tons of money and time.
They spent tons of money and time to come find out what makes us happen here at Kiroworld. And should I tell them?
No.
No, I don't think so. I guess you got to do the time like these guys did the time.
Yeah.
Do the time.
Because that's how you step up. And what's so funny is, and I'll say this, man, the writings are going to climb off this one. Everybody looked for that next shiny thing. And I can tell you what that next shiny thing is, but you got to come here and find out, because I'm not going to give it to you. You have to come here. Because, should we tell them price?
No.
Your wife says no.
I guess not.
I'm gonna go with that.
All right.
Good idea.
But, you know, and I'm not, this one's not going to be as long as the first one, so, because now people are going to go, what is this? You guys aren't, when people call you and say, what was it, you going to tell them? You got to do the time like you guys did the time.
Go there yourself.
So here, I'm gonna start with you, because I asked you this, and then we'll wind it down, because I'm getting hungry. You getting hungry?
Me.
I'm kind of hungry, guys. I'm getting like the sugar shakes. So, but what you see, what I've said, because you've heard me share on stage when I was still doing that, and now what happens in here, and what you saw from day 1 to now day 3 or day 4, any different, or is it pretty consistent?
Unchanged. Unchanged. It was consistent throughout, and that's what was amazing. Right? I thought it was consistent from the day that everything he says is what he does.
What, I mean, not just me, but all the guys. Because here's what's funny about it. Because, and I can't speak for the 3 guys, but I can speak for Sean and I. Because, you know, I've received, you know, made up emails from the chickens out there. And, yeah, I said that. So, energeticjob@AOL.com. Please feel free to email them if you want to know who it is. Let me know, I know. But who've said, you guys really don't do that. I mean, Michael, did anything change from any of the guys with the staff throughout the day? Did anything change? Pretty consistent?
You know what? I was like actually thinking about how real you guys are, and like nothing changed, and that really like impacted me in a very.
That's the best thing right there. What did he just say? What did he just say? How real?
Yeah, real.
Yeah, that was. What about you? Anything changed? Anything changed from what you know? I mean, from going out to dinner Tuesday night to ending it here, breaking down with some yummy Subway and Jimmy John's and whatever else we got here.
I think you guys have stayed the same, but my perception, and I think I have changed.
You
Yes,
determined your
you have.
destiny. So,
It's amazing to see you guys. You got a little bit more swagger.
yeah,
You
yeah,
really do.
which is good. That's, you know, Cairo swag with the K.
Okay.
So anything to close it down so we can eat, or should we eat? You guys got anything?
I got
Yes,
some.
we do.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
We definitely got
So
something.
yeah, we definitely want to thank you guys for the last 4 days. It's been absolutely life-changing, and
And
we
weight
have
gain.
something special.
And
to-
weight gain. No, weight loss. We did a lot of walking.
And sleeping 5 hours, 4 days in a row. It was definitely worth it, because we don't do that in school enough. So we have something special for you guys.
You know, Dr. Flannery said he wanted me to warp their mind. I think we did it, Brian. I think we warped their mind. See, now why he's doing that, so I should make it out. He told me something in the room, though. You guys are Canada via California, right?
We have
Mhm.
something special for hopefully
team.
everyone
Whole team.
in this room. We
Yeah.
have one for Dr. Michael, Dr. Sean, Monica, Becca, Krista, Dawn, and Ashley, Dr. Matt, and this is for Dr.
Thanks,
Koca.
man. Cool.
And
Thank
lastly,
you.
And wait, actually. Scotch. I don't know who.
and guess what country Crown Royale's from?
Where's it from?
Canada.
I'll drink it.
Scotch.
So does this make me a fooder? Am I a fooder?
There are some great antioxidants.
Pass it
All
around.
right. So with that, you guys wave goodbye on the shift. Let's eat some
Thank
food.
you,
These
guys.
guys freaking stars. So, all right, you guys, let's eat up.